Hello, this is Zeph from Playtest Games. Today we're going to playtest a game called Prison Breaker. At the very first sight, the game looks like it has a very simple design elements, which is good in today's gaming world, to be honest. While every game is trying to be complex, there's like only four gameplay mechanics, a unique gameplay take on this. You dodge, one solid blow can knock you. You charge by collecting the energy. You supercharge, back off from the wall, line up your shot, and unleash supercharge. It deals massive damage to prison, but once you combat, you can't cancel or stop. Okay, all or nothing. And destroy. So I think it's kind of a puzzle game with action filled, not action, but some precision movement filled gameplay. Okay. This looks more fitting as a mobile game too, to be honest, and I see that it's also on Google Play. Very good choice from the developer of the game. One single thing that I can recommend is the logo, where the I understand that the triangle is an important aspect of the game because of the geometrical shapes the game's having, but there's a huge O too, right? So the O in the prison um, can actually be like even this, the shape or the O in general, and the A here can simply be the triangle too. In this case, it will look like it will have a better readability. Besides that, there's an eternal mode, a ranking system. Curious about the gameplay, to be honest, because when you make a simple game like this, it matters. The controls matter a lot. The music matters a lot. So let's jump in. Let's quickly check if you can change the stage. No, the logo is here. You'll have a login for the leaderboards, I believe, yeah. Okay, so the leaderboard actually has a damage as the most important thing. The volume is a little bit high. No slider here, so I'm going to manually lower down the volume. Okay. Right now, the whole thing looks very fitting for the mobile too. Like no sliders, only buttons, and a very simple intro. You just have a start here, right? It also looks very good for the arcade gaming industry. The font's readability is kind of problematic. I have only have like a full HD screen, but still the font is scattered a little bit. I don't know the reason behind it, but just as a feedback. Okay, so let's start. The tutorial.
Prison Breaker. I am the operator in charge of this prison's mechanisms. Last time, a critical malfunction caused a serious issue. But don't worry. As long as I'm speaking to you, neither you nor the prison can be destroyed. I've made sure proper safety protocols are in place. I will now initiate the move test sequence to smoothly begin the durability test of the prison. Let's start with a simple dash move. Tap
Um,
or drag to move toward the white spots on the screen.
First of all, I did not expect a narrative in this field, to be honest, which is very good. The voice is very good too. The choice is very good. Perhaps an option for the lyrics would be good too. Okay, so we either drag or tap, as the narrator told us. Let's try this.
Energy is generated inside the prison at regular intervals. Collecting it gives you a chance to attack the prison itself. Use the dash move to absorb the newly spawned energy.
Okay, how do I use the dash move?
Now let's learn about the attack move. Just like the dash
I
move,
think I did.
tap or drag beyond the prison wall to charge through it.
Oh,
Tap or drag to the white spot.
and I love the fact that the number is equal to the resources that we gather, which also makes up the whole edges that we have.
Finally, if you tap beyond the prison wall from a distance, you'll unleash Supercharge. Supercharge deals massive damage to the prison.
Look at the voice design. I can definitely tell that the developer spent a lot of time coming up both with this idea and I think also the physics. I'm just holding up, and the intervals that it hits the circle and the sound design that it makes, this already feels like a very high quality game.
Tap the white spot to unleash it.
So I tried the tap thing, now I will try the hold to do a supercharged thing. Hold is not that good in supercharge, I think. Maybe I just failed at it. Once in supercharge, you cannot stop it. Okay. Critical blow. 2x damage. 2x damage. So what I'm going to suggest now might be against the philosophy of the game. So take it with a grain of salt. But how do I say it? The melodic sounds that we get, because I lowered the game's volume, does not go that well with the beat music on the background. The game is trying to be a high BPM musical theme, have a high BPM musical theme, and also this melodic thing at the same time. Which do I love more? To be honest, this thing feels more chill, more good to the contrast, more fitting to the whole simplicity. And also, when we do things and we get like this
Well
2x
done.
damage
If you
or
tap or
critical hit,
finish dragging too
supercharge,
close to the prison wall,
we
the
could
charge
hear.
damage will be reduced, and Supercharge will
Wait,
not be
let's hear the
activated.
narrator. We could hear a more punchy beat, punchy melody, rather than this chill one, right? The only reason that I'm telling this is I can see the thought that the developer put on the back of the sound design.
Careful, one of the defense systems just engaged. The prison's defenses will do everything they can to stop you from breaking out. Thank you for participating in the test so far. Now good luck to you.
Thank you. The controls are very smooth. I don't feel like I'm playing a very simple draft or anything. This feels very smooth. I think it will be very good to play on touch screen too, to be honest. Like on a phone. I still don't know how much damage do I need to unleash the supercharge and deal damage to the walls. Maybe I should start doing the damage, I'm not sure. if I am doing a bad thing right now, because if I'm not actually dealing damage, if this a prison does not have a cumulative health pool, I don't feel like I'm doing something bad. This thing feels rewarding, so I feel like I should keep doing it until it breaks or something. But I will wait for more Q, and I want to see how the traps actually get more difficult. And yes, I think I was right because there's a huge health pool there, which I did not check. Okay. But the game was very good at telling me that I'm doing something good here. Oh, nice. Nice effect. Okay, the clear time. Let's try once more. Because if I was playing on my own, and if I figured out the whole thing late, I will try to do one more to get an S. Let's try to figure out the damage that I'm doing. I'm doing 10 damage. I thought maybe it is about how many scores I have. Like if I have 5, do 10. If I have 4. No, it's always, I think, 10 damage. When I do a quick attack, it is not. When I do a quick attack and not supercharge. Oh, okay. So that is why we need to be methodical. Oh. And at 3, I think this is our lowest point. So when we attack with 3, and if we touch the edge at 3, we die. Okay, let's go. So at 4, I won't attack 2. It's very risky, but at 5, I did not really calculate how much damage I took from the... Okay, so it bounces me off. Because it bounces me off, I get multiple damage. And that's how I die. It's either I'm going to be bad at this game or I'm just exploring the limits right now. We will see. Oh, it literally took me out. So no sneak, take and leave like this. Is this the maybe a button to accelerate that refills when I take more energy? So instinctively I wanted to increase my how to call it, the safe field to 6, which means I won't attack until I have like 5 to 6 because I get multiple damage. And yeah, of course, check the triangle, the defense more. Oh, I'm not doing supercharge. Because there's no way to cancel the supercharge, it feels more risky. But I think the best way would be following where the triangle goes. Okay, I'm at a risky spot now. Okay, better. I think I got an A. Feels like I got an A. Oh, nice. As the first place, as the first stage. That was cool. I'm really curious how difficult it's going to be. Now we have... Oh, so not the following thing. The following triangle is no more. I feel like the game will get out of hand very quickly too, to be honest. It looks so good. Right now they're like doing it in very time-wise in normal intervals, but I think at the later stages there will be times that I don't have any empty boards. So maybe a regular attack instead of supercharge will be way better in the later stages. But maybe again, there will be challenges that only require special attacks and such. Yeah, I think the game would be very good with bonus objectives per missions too. Oh, I'm dealing very low damage because I'm doing it very from like close distance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I can deal faster damage like this, but I'm just spending my power, spending my score for only one damage. It doesn't make sense. Was that thing, that buzz at the S was very good. We could have more of those in. Oh, they're just gonna hold up the place. Okay. Do they have a queue before they come up? No. So I can literally start a charge and one of it can pop out on my mid charge, which will be too devastating depending on um, how much damage it does. Okay, it does one damage, but it bounces me off. So there are two pads, let's call them pads, and which makes me think if if there will be a codex of some sort in the game where those defense mechanisms have their own names and small descriptions on what they do, like bounce pads, like the triangle. So if there are two pads, I might just keep bouncing from one to another. Okay, let's see. Oh, it looks really good. How the shapes complement each other is like very good. And I love the fact that they, oh, yeah, this kind of bouncing. This is only the like third stage, I think. And difficulty really ramps up. So we will see. I still have some grace time to attack, and even in this, oh, I was gonna say, even in this, I can recklessly attack the space here, but no, I have to be more careful. I kinda want to try attacking, supercharge attacking somewhere while the triangles turn. The sounds again. I'm just doing risky things without the call the barrier of 5 and more. Do energy get despawned after a while? Let's try it. Or is there nothing to lose by not gathering it? Okay, they despawn. Again, maybe in some stages they might have like shorter respawn time and more as in challenges. Again, I did some low damage apparently. Oh, I did not. I did not calculate enough. I hit with it with 3. That was supposed to be the last hit. Okay, let's play. So I'm not actually losing too much by not immediately spending my how to call it, like damage or score above 3, because when I have the grace time I can do multiple attacks, right? But this is going to be specific to this stage, because for example right now it's very risky, but right now I can do multiple supercharges and can just wait. So am I losing too much by just standing still? No. So it's very possible to get another S if I just be patient. So the game rewards you for being patient, for being strategic. It doesn't just expect you to rush. I think did we get an S? This is a very good glitchy thing. I wish we had it more. Even when we break the prison, instead of like things falling apart, it would be very good to hear maybe a screen freeze here and a glitch. Because it also feels like we break the prison and we escape, right? But on the next stage, we are within the prison once more. So it feels like the prison might not be like an endless thing that we are constantly back in. Maybe a lore-wise, since the narrator told us some things at the first place about the prison, there's kind of a world there. So do we have any cue that it is coming, or am I supposed to like memorize it? Like, okay, this thing has this stage. Whenever there are pads, there will be one attack. Yeah, in a random. It being from a random direction kinda leaves me defenseless, as in I don't know where to hide. If I hide here, something can just hit me. I want to try though. Oh, what was that? Did I move? Or is it too sensitive? No, I did not have such a problem. No, so it might just be me. Let's focus a little bit. I think this is more like how it's supposed to be played. Oh, okay. And some energies actually give me more than 1. This was my bad. Some energies give like a multiple. Like I was on 3 and it just gave me 6. Maybe there is an indicator for that. I did not pay enough attention, but all the energies look alike. So I don't know. Like this one looks like 1. I could attack here. Yeah. Let's focus more. I'm not expert in this kind of arcade games that require precision skills. So I think my experience is going to be a very standard one when it comes to meeting this game. Okay, let's pay more attention. What I need to do is only stay close to the launch pads. Like this. And now an energy will spawn and I will do this. Maybe it would be just a random recommendation. Since I cannot stop the supercharge when I'm on the way, if I gather an energy on the way, while I'm going to the wall, if I gather an energy on the non-interruptible supercharge, and if it hits successfully, maybe a new sound effect and more damage, like reward me for doing such setup beforehand. I'm talking about like this. The bounce are the it bounced like 5 times, right? So the shield does not matter. You just have to dodge it. If I just stay here, no matter what happens, like think less. Yeah, let's try wild comes from here or there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just about finding a safe spot for this stage only. Again, if it had multiple um, ways, if it had multiple angles where it would come, it wouldn't be possible. And the game really requires focus, by the way. When I talk, I feel like I'm just losing track. Did I just lose? Okay. Oh, that was close. And I'm sure that it would kill me. Like I'm talking about this. Now it's fairly easy to do those here, but at the later stages, I'm sure that it will be harder, right? I think I got an S. Yeah. It also feels good because in those kind of games, I tend to restart until I get it right. Hmm. Does the color indicate anything? Or it's just to differentiate it from the other obstacles, the defense mechanisms? Okay, I will have a long time here. Again, let's just explore it. This time there is no waiting in a line. There's no safe spot, I think, because it's dynamic. I think I need to follow. Yeah. Okay. It is an interesting take. Which way it's gonna... Okay. I think the real game starts at this stage. It's no longer like just wait, it's also participate. I wish I could see where they are going to move. Like it's not a problem here, but at the later stages, well, I feel like there will be a lot of things popping up. Kind of feel like it's going to be important. I'm getting used to my shape, my size, and the size of the line. I think the main thing is the speed that I go. Yeah, I have to follow them at the speed. See? Again, it requires a lot of focus. See, I was trying to get the energy and I forgot the pacing. I will be honest, this game is very fun and it's challenging. The way that it wants you to do one more, right? I want to do one more. I want to get past this level. The system, the sauce is working in this game. Would I play this game? I am not fond of playing those games on Steam unless they have very obtainable and obtainable and also not that easy. The sweet balance of achievements. But if I had this on my iPhone, and if I was, let's say, on the road, if I was in the subway or anywhere, I will definitely pull it out and do quick few runs because there is literally no, how to say it, no commitment in a game. As the page said before this, a session can take like 1 to 2 minutes, right? But again, it requires a lot of focus, which is good. And like having achieved something like that with so little UI, so simple designs is a very successful thing, really. Because I was have been talking, I couldn't play. Let's try one more. I think it turns clockwise. The red things are turning clockwise, no matter what. It feels like I'm in a like in a game, you play to understand the patterns of the boss. You have to understand the pattern of the stage before actually attempting it, because it's so easy to die. And yet the colors actually do mean something. The red ones kill you at an instant, or maybe they deal like 20 damage or something. Because I was trying to get above 10 to see if it would kill me, and it still did. So maybe waiting like this, like instead of being extra patient, did the yellow one immediately kill me too? Instead of being like extremely patient, you have to attack at every chance that you have, but which is also limited by the scores you have. Because you want the stage to be done as soon as possible so that you have less room for mistakes. Let's see. I should not fear to play more, not reckless, but more fast, like have faster movement speed, but also be careful at the edges. And I think instead of making a big move like this, I can just follow the thing with like faster but smaller move. See this? And if I do 10 damage, okay, I should talk less. Hmm. This is the part that the game gets under your skin. Like you start to be angry, not at the game but yourself, because you know that you're failing because of your own self. It's not the game. Like the controller is not broken case of scenario. It's you. You could not pull off the move quick enough, or you did not be careful. So if there's one to blame, it's you. I really want to be done with this stage and see the next stage. I'm curious where it's gonna go after this. I'm expecting some launch pads, some triangles, and then those red lines. Or maybe a new one. If you think about it, it's very easy. Like it looks very easy, I'm sure. What are you gonna do? Like just follow the line. It's one of those games that if your friends see you playing it on phone, They will want to try. They will say, oh, it's very easy, just give it to me. They will try and fail miserably, and you will smile at them, and then they will download the game too to practice and challenge your score. I'm not attacking right now, I know, but it's fine. Trying to get in the flow. $15. See, the split decision, the split problem in making a decision there got me killed. Do they get faster or do I just feel like it? I accidentally did 1 damage. I think the best way would be dealing 15 damage like this every. Like this. Okay, if I do this 2 more times, oh god, only 2 more times and I would be done. Okay, let's go. Oh, that was a mouse problem that I had. I think it's not related to the game, I think it's my own mouse. I'm glad that it happened at the very beginning. As I said, I'm sure that it looks very easy, but I really suggest you to try it. It's not as easy as it looks. Done. And yeah, the sense of the feeling of accomplishment once you do it is very good too. I think it's very difficult to not get an S because, as I said, you feel like you should do it as soon as possible to have less room for mistakes anyway. And 1 mistake equals to die. Let's see. I'm curious. Okay. Oh, they're like touching hands. Oh. I don't think it is it. I think now we will see triangles in. This is it. Oh. So I think the main thing from here in this challenge comes from being careful on attacking range. But this looks very doable. I will try once. Like this bounce back. I thought at first maybe I would not have any room to try attacking besides this window, but you know, we have this free space grace period too to attack. So this looks very doable again. Just need to stand in this blind spots. And this feels easier than other ones because it's very static, not dynamic. Maybe I will not get an S this time because I did not utilize, and I was greedy because I did not utilize all the time that I had to attack and I waited instead. Maybe that's the gimmick of this stage. Getting an S, it requires more risk. So I could just park it here and attack once everything is gone. The bounce after a critical hit is getting you to the mid area very quickly. So you need an extra move to be able to do another supercharge. So I still think if this was a faster thing, instead of aiming for 2 supercharge, like 20 damage, makes more sense to do 15 damage. Like a 1 supercharge and 1 normal attack. Yeah, this was easier compared to the one before. Oh, the Death Star. Let's see. Okay, I was gonna say that it looks scary because at first I felt like I should follow it, but no way to follow it. It's too fast, so basically I'm gonna escape from it, which looks more doable because you don't just follow it, you don't just escape from it, you follow it basically. But yeah, again, where it's coming from is going to be problematic to check. So I think that is it for now. I think I might try to get to the stage 10 at least, because I saw stage 10 here on the demo. I will see what the game provides, but to keep this playtest around the 30-minute mark, although we went over it, I will end here now. The game really has a lot of potential. It really does not feel like it's the first game of the developer. It has a lot of potential. It has that polished and fitting to the theme gameplay. The challenges are very on point. I really did not understand how it's been like 40-minute mark already. And there's an infinite. Okay, so I'm curious about how the infinite mode is going to play out too, as in the difficulty spikes and everything. Besides the feedbacks that I have given, like small thematic feedback, some sound cues and everything, I think the game is looking very good. I'm not expert in this kind of games, so I cannot judge the difficulty with my sole experience, but I spent a lot of time in, I think, stage 6. But that's me, a standard gamer. As I said, I would play the game definitely on the mobile especially. And on the Steam, I would play up to a part. Like, you know, the feelings that you have when you just want to focus on something and don't think about anything else. Basically, focus on the game and challenge yourself over and over again. A challenge, a literal challenge. I can definitely see why it would be good to play on the PC. But for that, me personally, I would need to see you completed the stage 6 achievement from time to time. You completed 10 supercharges or some bonus objectives and everything. Yeah, that was it. This was a playtest for the Prison Breaker. I'm looking forward to see how the game is going to prevail once it comes up. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.